Hey, welcome to For the People podcast. I'm your host, Vision X. And remember, this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. Today, we are joined by our resident queen of judges herself, Miss Nikki.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
And we are joined by, again, our newest co-host, who is going to be permanent, Mr. Trey Richardson.
Hey now.
And our information guru and another person that we really like being a guest on this show as well. We're going to talk to Mr. Stone.
Pleasure.
All right, so we are going to begin. As you know, there has been a lot of stuff that's been going on in Sudan. And so I want to show us a few videos regarding this because there's a lot of stuff that we need to talk about here. So we're going to take a look at these videos and see what you think. And I am going to start this right now.
About Sudan, but don't know why you should care and don't know enough about it. I promise, if you are interested in undermining American imperialism, you need to be paying attention to what's happening in Congo and Sudan. So let's start by recognizing the enemy, which is the United Arab Emirates. You know the UAE where Abu Dhabi and Dubai are? Yeah, they're funding an insurgent group in Sudan to engage in genocide, known as the RSF. And they were actually in the ICJ being accused by the same people accusing Israel of genocide, South Africa, recently, and they got out of it because of a technical reservation in the Genocide Convention, not because the court found them not guilty. And this is following credible accusations of them actively funding the RSF, which is that they have all but admitted, and accurate and habitual reports of the RSF committing massive war crimes. And you might be asking, Will, I'm an American. I see how we are connected to the genocide in Israel. How are we connected to this? As a starting place, the UAE was part of the Abraham Accords. It was an agreement America facilitated and maintained to strong-arm these countries into recognizing and supporting Israel. They're also the fourth largest receiver of American weapons in the Middle East. America has long maintained and profited from the existence of the UAE, which was built on slave labor. And the UAE's foreign power is an expansion and extension of Western imperialism largely. But I want to be clear, this is not the exact same. The level of connection the UAE and Israel have to America are different, the conflicts are different, and there is relevant analysis to be done as to how they are different. But if we as leftists are genuinely interested in undermining Western imperialism, bringing an end to the brutality of the American empire, we must understand the expansiveness of it. And it is very clear that the massive increase in violence that the UAE is funding and inciting in Sudan must be a focus for what we...
All right, so he's explaining that. We're not going to go into too much detail regarding that, but I want to show you some of the videos that I've been seeing there. Let's take a look at this.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
And I want to show you this video as well. Take a look.
In the bio.
Yeah, and so this is what's going on here. So this is why, for me, when I keep hearing about what's going on in like Yemen and Lebanon, and then we had the 2001 thing with Iraq and Afghanistan, the whole weapons of mass destruction and stuff like that. This is why I'm like to the point with the UAE and Saudi Arabia, because they're a part of the Middle East as well. I'm just like, you know what? Let the United States do what they're going to do over there, because I'm telling you, UAE and Saudi Arabia, I've been seeing a few of their videos, and they have this like pompous attitude. They sit there with their chest up, like they're kings or whatever they call them. And I'm sitting there looking at them like, you know what? Just how the United States portrayed everybody else, they're going to portray you guys too. And when they do portray you, I want you to have that same energy that you're sitting here doing in Sudan, because when it's happening to your people, all of a sudden it's a problem. But when it's happening to others, you don't care about it. That's why when it comes to the Middle East, and not just that, just when they're over here, they get their 7-Eleven stores, they get the little convenience stores, they come up here with a little attitude, they follow us around the store. I say, y'all no different than the Asians and everybody else. So what do you guys think?
I know people are going to say, especially with the clip that we just posted about where I said that, we can't be worried about, Palestine. But this is why I said what I said, and it's not politically correct, because you can't ask us to worry about that. And this goes back to what I said. We're never going to come first to people that don't look like us. And this is a prime example. It doesn't affect the Sudan they don't look like white people. They don't look like when you're Israel and Palestine, they don't look like that. So we're not gonna the Sudan, they're not gonna come first to people that are in Palestine or even America. They're not gonna
Right.
come first. So it's like you expect us to have a watermelon in a bio, and you're upset when we can talk about black issues, but we got to be able to say like Palestine first. Like whenever that was like a hot topic that throughout the campaign, whenever a black person would post something, there would be people in their comments, oh, but what do you think about Palestine? And it's like, I'm talking about my people. So if we do talk about the Sudan and we do say that, we have those issues over there, again, that's not me saying, hey, we as black people still got stuff going on in America, but that's where the hypocrisy lies. Because y'all want us to care about Palestine. Y'all want black people to care about everybody else except the people that look like us.
Right.
Because if we as black people, everything out of our mouth was Sudan, 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 the first thing will be out of y'all mouth is we got shit going on in America. But because we as black people say we as black people got black shit going on in America, we ain't worried about nobody else, then it's a problem when we say that. But
Right.
everybody else gets to say, or everybody else gets to dictate to black people how we should feel about outside issues when when it's not our people.
Mm-hmm.
We as black people, we do need to be worried about the Sudan. We do need to be worried about Africa and things like that. But it doesn't take away from the fact that we still got to worry about home. Because if we don't fix home, we can't help nobody else. We
Right.
can't help the Sudan if we fucked up.
Yeah.
That's what we saying. We can't help that. But nobody gives a fuck about black people being fucked up. It's just, can you help us perpetuate our cause? The Middle East don't give a fuck about black people, so you want us to help with your cause. Y'all don't give a fuck about niggas. Y'all just give a fuck if we can push the Gaza narrative, the
Nick,
pro-Palestine narrative. You don't give a fuck about niggas. You
Nikki,
just give a
recently,
fuck about whether or not niggas can help you. And if you see niggas can't help you the way you want to be helped, then it's fuck us.
and he was super
So we
valid,
just preemptively saying fuck y'all. Go ahead, Stone.
mad valid. As you preaching right now. But it's funny you say that because recently, like very recently, I argued with the black brother from Canada. He's from Canada or whatever, and he was like, "You're not African American. You're just American." And then, it hit my soul with that. So we started to have a conversation about it. But that goes on to say what you're saying. Like everybody cares about. They want us to care about everything else, but nobody cares about our people. And then that same idealism of just saying you're an American versus saying you're African American, what I'm saying? You're taking away the identity of black people. And then you're in that term, you're taking away the history behind the black people. Like we got Jim Crow, redlining, just everything. You know what I'm saying? Just by not the simple emphasis of not saying African American and just saying American, you're erasing so much history right then and there. But everybody wants us to be involved in all their other things while not addressing our issues that exist in our culture today.
We're American when it's convenient. Any other time we can be we're American when it's convenient to to America's narrative. That's
Yeah.
when we're American. Any other time, y'all don't give a fuck about African American, black, what have you. We're
Right.
American when it's convenient for America, for us to be. When we gotta get together and go against somebody else, then we're all Americans. But when we're in this country and we're saying, "Hey, we're black, we got this going on. Y'all want to help us?" Oh no, no, listen, no. We're American. We're not black African American. We're just American. We're just American when it fits your narrative. We're just American when you don't want to deal with it. That's just
Mhm.
like saying Black Lives Matter. Oh no, you mean all lives matter. No, Black
Oh,
lives
I
are
can't.
lives and they matter. Therefore, what you're again, that's where the problem lies. It's always you want to group us together when you don't want to deal with it. That's when we're all Americans. When you don't want to deal with racism, when you don't want to have that uncomfortable conversation, we're all Americans. We all bleed red. And that's some bullshit.
I
Because
agree.
we might be all Americans in terms of we were born and raised here, but you see how this fucking regime is going, which is evidence to the motherfucking contrary.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you this, and I said this before, and I'm gonna say this again to a lot of people that's Middle Eastern. First of all, I have Middle Eastern friends, Asian friends, white friends. I have whites in my family, Latins in my family, etc. But I'm gonna tell you, with you guys, either you're gonna be with us or you're not gonna be with us. If you're not gonna be with us, Don't be asking for sympathy. Don't be asking for help because it's not just Sudan that this is going in. I tried to get some videos from the Congo. I had them uploaded, but those videos they took them off because the Congo is going through the same thing. So I said it's not just one African country; it's two of them. And I said, when everything was going on with 9/11, I remember, oh my God, they were talking about our hijabs and they're targeting us and stuff. And guess who came to their defense? The black people, because the white folks didn't stand your ass. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I said, is this how white folks is? They went crazy. They couldn't come out. The Middle Eastern couldn't come outside. They were scared to go to work. It was
Oh yeah.
always something. And I was like, what is it? I've never seen that before. And this was right after, like, I mean, probably a couple of days after 9/11. I mean, they were the enemy of everything. But now,
Oh
since
yeah.
they're on their high horse now, all of a sudden, we don't need the Congo and Sudan and stuff. What goes around comes around. And I'm telling you what, you better know United States history. And I'm gonna tell this to Israel as well. One thing y'all better know is just how they portrayed the Latins and just how they portrayed the Native Americans. They will betray you too. White folks are not gonna, let me tell you something. There's a lot of white folks I know that don't like Jews at all, zero, but they tolerate them. There's going to come a point in time where they are going to turn on them just like they did everybody else. It's happened so many times throughout Europe and the Dark Ages. And when they came over here to Americas, when they met the Native Americans and the blacks who were over here, and then also with Africa, it continues to repeat itself. So I'm going to tell you what, y'all better remember this day and remember this clearly because at the end of the day, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm like, oh, you remember everything you were doing to us? Duly noted. You better remember it. And that's just how I'm going
And
to feel
they
about it.
and they never will, because it's always, they
Hmm.
always forget how it is us that comes to their aid. And the reason
Always.
why we as black people come to their aid is because we are the first ones that knows what it feels like to be second class citizens. So when we see other people getting treated just as poorly as we do, we have this innate, this it's in us to just feel that compassion and that empathy and say, hey, you're not alone. But they have such a, they want to be in such proximity to whiteness that they will side with their oppressor. Whereas black people, we are done with that. We don't have Stockholm syndrome. They got it bad.
Yeah.
They know they getting that white people don't fuck with them, but they see that the things that they're getting, they think are because of white people. No, the reason why you getting what you want is because of the Civil Rights Act that black people died for, that we,
Mhm.
our ancestors, shed literal blood, sweat, and tears to get. And imagine our ancestors doing that, and we as black people, we should be the black beneficiaries of that work, and we're not. Every other person of color is except us.
I'm still steaming from
And
This is
that.
we have to
crazy.
wake up and deal with that every day. That our ancestors shed blood, sweat, and tears for the rights that you get, that we don't even get as and we should be the benefactors of those rights, and we still
That
don't
part.
get it. We
Mhm.
don't even get it. Y'all get it, and y'all still will side with your fucking oppressor, and we're the reason why you don't have to. You will still side with your oppressor, but black people are the reason why you don't have to, and you still make the choice. Because at the end of the day, you people of color, y'all rather white people hate us than to hate you. That's how it is. Y'all would rather them hate us than to hate you. Mexicans, you would rather them hate us than hate you. Cubans, you would rather them hate us than hate you.
Better speak, Nikki.
And those are the particular ones that I'm saying, because y'all are the ones that y'all want to be able to say nigga. Y'all want to be niggas, but y'all don't want to be treated like niggers. Y'all the main motherfuckers. So that's why I mentioned y'all. And you can get in your fucking feelings about it, but you know I'm right. Y'all
Absolutely.
be the main ones in your fuck. Y'all be the main ones. Y'all don't want to fuck with
Lord.
us. But until they start to whooping your ass, then you won't help. Nah,
All
you
this
better fight
unity.
for your you. You better fight. You want unity? Nah, bitch. You better fight for your motherfucking rights by yourself.
Well, yeah,
Cause we done. Our ancestors already did. We gave y'all the head start. Y'all got to work that shit out.
and I still remember that video where they was calling that cop nigger and N-word and stuff just for him doing his
Uh huh.
job in LA. And I'm like, this is fresh into ICE, and you guys want us to sit here and march with y'all, but y'all sitting here saying some shit like that. I'm good on y'all. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good. It's just like, it's a waste of our time. I said, y'all fight your own shit because guess what? The white folks ain't scared of none of y'all. They not scared of the rest of y'all. They not. It's us because black people, you forgetting what happened to Haiti. Haiti, Haiti won one of the wars. A lot of African countries repelled white people. All the other countries did not do that. The only reason why a lot of the British Empire pulled out of there was because when it was when they were going over to Russia and stuff because of the code. When it was over at India, well, you forget when they were in India and China, the British Empire ran out of money. They have expanded so fast that they didn't have enough money to pay the guards and everybody, so they had to, retract that. I said that's the only reason why they pulled out of those places. You know what I mean? But I'm going to take us to what's going on with the Cubans right now. They think they special. I will vote for Donald Trump. So a Cuban elder asked for help with SNAP benefits and reminds him, without us, you would have lost. And people put this little slide together.
Park fear among those we spoke with about the possibility that in just days, those who benefit from SNAP, a federal assistance program, might not get the benefits in November because of the government shutdown. Enrique Gonzalez, who's 79 years old, says he benefits from SNAP. $128 a month helps him a lot. He'll be greatly affected, he says, asking the president for help, reminding us Mr. Trump likely won the presidency because of Cubans here in South Florida.
The senior citizens are almost going to starve.
3 million Floridians could suddenly be without vital food assistance. This number includes over 1 million children, over 700,000 seniors, and over 250,000 Floridians with disabilities.
You did this to yourselves.
And then this was a video that was posted by some people. Let's take a look at this.
Dad, homies, if I ain't got my stamps by November 3rd, I'm rolling up the Big W cart full of food and I'm out the door. Got nothing left here. Kids wild, fridge empty. My man got my back, teeth or no teeth. They can Dad.
And then this is the last video.
Yeah, we coming back. We coming back.
We're coming back.
Shitty white Republicans celebrating SNAP benefits being suspended in November is proof positive that MAGA is filled with evil, shitty people. Like, I don't understand. Like, a lot of you guys claim Christian. Most of you claim Christian. What fucking Bible do you guys read? Did you guys think that, like, Jesus was the type of person that was like, oh, you can't put food on the table? Better get a second job, loser. Like, what the fuck? He was all about feeding the hungry, you dumb shits. And now you guys are literally celebrating the fact that there are going to be families across the country that are going to struggle to put food on the table for their families during the month of November. Which, I don't know if you guys knew this, there's a holiday at the end of November that literally is all about food, giving thanks, and feeding people. And we got people that are celebrating this. Get fucked. You guys don't even know statistics. 44% of the people that claim SNAP benefits in America are white people that live in red states. Congrats, you played yourself. Aren't shitty white Republicans celebrating SNAP benefits being suspended?
All right, and so I'm gonna read some of the comments. King
He's valid.
It's almost
He's valid.
What happened?
I'm sorry. Fact check real quick. It's 35%, and it's 24% black people, but it's 35% white people. SNAP EBT. Somebody's gonna shit in the comments.
They still high.
I know that's right.
They still high. I'm gonna read some of the comments. It's almost as if they don't realize they're the highest percentage of SNAP and Medicaid benefits. Somebody else says, that's crazy. Who celebrates other people's misery and misfortune? Somebody says, same attitude for the farmers. Who voted for this? That's facts. And somebody else said, it's funny to me that they think they are the good guys, that God looks favorably on us. So what do y'all think? And on top of that, I was watching it was on CNN, I believe, the Great Gatsby performance party that was thrown at the White House. with taxpayer dollars. He had white swans and people throwing fire and jugglers and stuff. All white folks there spending millions of dollars on this party while people are out here about to starve. What do y'all think of that in the videos I just showed you?
Well, I'm gonna go dissect one, but let's start with the first video. First of all, Cubans, and I saw this video originally on someone else's, I believe his name is Billy Corbin, and I follow him. He posted a video, and I put a comment, and I said, according to them, they don't get government assistance. They touch land and had successful businesses by nightfall.
Right.
That is the fucking shit that the Cubans portray. You motherfuckers get on here and y'all talk down, especially to black people. And this is coming from a black woman living in Miami, which is the Miami version of fucking Cuba. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all love to act like y'all don't get assistance. Y'all love to act like the minute y'all motherfucking ancestors got off the fucking Maria boat lift, you touched the fucking sand, and you motherfuckers what were you prominence. You had everything because you worked so hard for it. Meanwhile, the reason why you could have gotten there is because of niggas. Okay? Y'all think y'all are so much better. And I hate to be the bearer of bad nigga news. But y'all niggas with accents. That's the fuck it. They ain't that is all y'all are. Niggas with accents. The new NWA. Niggas with accents. That's what the fuck y'all are, okay? Merch coming soon. Now, that is how y'all act. Y'all act like y'all don't get no assistance whatsoever. Y'all act like y'all are the personification of pulling shit up by your chanclatas, okay? Because that's what the fuck y'all act like. Now let's go to that second video with that flapjack titty bitch.
Oh my
Now,
God.
white people, I want you to look at that motherfucking video, and I don't ever in your motherfucking life want you to talk about how people with SNAP benefits buying junk food, because that's a white bitch. That's a white bitch on meth, but a white bitch none the motherfucking less. And it wasn't a healthy snack in that bitch. It was pizza boxes and crumbs.
It looked like it stank.
That bitch, you know that bitch ain't washed her pussy since motherfucking birth. But I bet you she done popped the fucking lid out that motherfucker. But you know what? Don't talk shit about us. Because y'all love to talk about how you think people with SNAP can't buy healthy food. But what you don't realize is that healthy food costs fucking money. If it was so cheap for people to eat healthy, bitch, we would. Y'all not gonna sit there and act like organic apples don't cost $6 a fucking bag.
Yeah, they do.
You're not gonna act like the healthiest meat costs the most money.
Mm-hmm.
When you are in a recession, when you are on food stamps, I don't know, y'all have this idea that a person on food stamps is getting thousands of dollars a month. Sometimes people get less than $100. You have some people that get a couple of hundred, but in those instances, they have a couple of kids, and that's still not enough to feed growing children. So you have to buy food that can last. And the stuff that can last is not always going to be the fucking healthiest.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real about that shit. I walked my ass, I don't get food stamps. I walked in Whole Foods one time, saw peanut butter for $25 and walked the fuck out, bitch. Because who? Bitch, was George Washington Carver making that motherfucker? Because if not, I don't want it.
Oof.
Yeah,
That must be his motherfucking recipe. Because if it ain't, I don't want it. You don't act like in communities, whether it be rural or urban in the fucking hood. We don't have a Publix on every corner. We don't have a Whole Foods on every corner. But they make sure to put fast food on every corner. They make sure to put liquor stores on every corner.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason for that. And y'all know there's a reason for that. So, but you act like, I think the reason why white people want so badly to believe that the majority of people on public assistance are black is because you need to feel better about being the waste of whiteness that you are.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of y'all are. Y'all are waste of whiteness. Because you are born with a 4 to 5 century head start and you still have nothing. Remember that African woman said, where were you when your ancestors were stealing?
Yeah.
Where the
Right.
fuck was y'all? Because you wasting shit. You are a waste of whiteness. You are a waste of white privilege because you ain't whiting correctly. But then you want to be mad at black people and you want to run the narrative that we are the ones on assistance because it makes you feel better about being the waste of whiteness that you are.
Nikki, speaking of narrative, you know, I was looking up, doing my little research thing. Pew Research in a 2024 nonpartisan research group. Did you know that half of U.S. adults get their news from social media, at least sometimes in recent news? And, false news spreads 6 times faster on truth or social media platforms, according to MIT. Now, with those numbers, U.S. journalism workforce, 75% of that is white, 6% is black, and then the other percentage is other minority groups. I say narrative, you said narrative. Narrative becomes normal, norms become policy, reputation turns to slander and to common sense. Algorithms amplify what spikes anger and watch time. You don't have proper representation on platforms. You get this narrative that happens, on social media where they think that black people consume most of DI initiatives, even though it's statistically proven that white women, particularly 60%, benefit most from DI. Same thing with like food snaps, SNAP benefits and everything. They think black people consume all of that when it's 24%. Well, I mean, it's 35% white people consuming it. We just saw a video of who's really using food stamps. I just feel like there's a misrepresentation when it comes to social media for our demographic, and that's something that needs to be addressed.
Oh,
Yes.
always.
And then for that third video, when the guy was talking about, the snap, which goes to what Stone said about the percentages, they're still higher. He said 44, Stone said it's 35, but nonetheless, white people are still the highest, which goes back to it's not going to be, and I hate that anybody has to go hungry. Because one thing about me, white people always automatically, when they don't like what I'm saying, they always make the assumption that I'm on assistance. And I have been on assistance. It's been, I want to say almost 20 years. But I have had it before because it was necessary, but I still had to work. There's this narrative that people that get stamps don't work, that they're just sitting home all day. And that's not how that works. And Google is free, but you don't want the truth. Because the truth is the majority of white people are on it. And I hate that anybody has to go hungry. I really do. But in the grand scheme of things, this is necessary because white people have to suffer. It is not going to be until white people are suffering where there is going to be a significant change. White people are not angry enough because white people have not been impacted enough. And I'm not just talking about MAGA. I'm talking about the Democrats as well. I'm talking about those that the white people that you're not really the ally you think you are, because it is not going to be until you get impacted where you don't know. White people in this country don't know what it's like to really and truly make those decisions. What bill am I going to pay this check? Because somebody ain't going to get it. They don't know on a regular basis. They may have been in certain moments in their lives where they may have made that decision, but for the most part, your whiteness allows you to escape that. You don't know what it's like on a regular bi-weekly basis to sit here and say, what bill am I not going to pay so that I can eat, so that my kids can eat, especially those who don't get stamps? Because I hate to break it to you, those are the decisions that us who quote unquote make too much money, we still have to make those decisions, and we don't get the subsidy. We don't get the assistance, but we still have to make the decision. What am I going to eat this week? What bill am I not going to pay so my child can eat this week? Because according to the government, I make too much money, but I really don't. So that you're looking at people on EBT, but you're not looking at the people that are not on EBT that will still be affected by this. And as much as I don't want any child to go hungry in this world, I don't give a fuck what color you are, because children deserve to eat. Exactly. Even you motherfuckers with racist ass parents, yeah, y'all deserve to eat because you didn't get to choose how the fuck you got here, but you here nonetheless, and you deserve to have a meal. Now that I ain't gonna never take from nobody. But until white people are impacted by shit, until y'all losing y'all health care, until y'all don't have a choice as to what doctor you gonna go to, or you don't, that's not even an option for you anymore, y'all not gonna get the fuck up. Y'all not gonna wake the fuck up. Y'all not gonna do no January 6th shit until you at that point. And if this right here is the starting point, then it is what it is. I hate that we suffering, but white people ain't suffering enough. Y'all need to start suffering. It needs to start hitting y'all. And if this is the way to do it, if this is what it's gonna take to get y'all out in the street, Boston Tea Party style, then hey, it is what the fuck it is. Cause y'all sitting. One thing about it, and I think the reason why people have a hard time with our show, or white people have a hard time, is because we're not here to make you comfortable. White people been comfortable for too fucking long. That's y'all problem now. Y'all been comfortable too fucking long. And it's time to get uncomfortable. It's time for y'all to figure out where your fucking next meal is coming from. It's time for y'all to figure out how to make something out of nothing. It's time for y'all to have to eat spaghetti for 2 fucking weeks in a row, bitch, because you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
I remember
It's
those
time for
days.
y'all to get that big ass spaghetti pot. Niggas know what time it is.
Mhm.
We know what to do. We ain't out here tripping. Cause we know how to make if we don't know how to do shit else, it's make something out of nothing. You motherfuckers gonna realize that Jello and raisins ain't gonna feed you too much well, baby. You gonna have to figure out how to get some shit that's gonna stick to your stomach. Cottage cheese ain't gonna do it, baby. You gonna have to hit that oatmeal up. You gonna have to start. You gonna start having to eat oatmeal 3 times a day, bitch. You gonna have to have cereal for dinner, hoe. It's
It's
real out here
cereal
in the
for dinner
field.
hoe for me.
You okay? You gonna have to open that can of spam out. You might have to bust open them Vienna sausages.
Oh,
Welcome to the motherfucking party. You tardy for this bitch, but you here. Now I want to see how much you make it stretch with how much healthy food you buy when you don't know how you gonna buy some motherfucking food. I want you to go in there with $20 and think you gonna buy organic this and motherfucking that hoe. Go in
Mhm.
there.
Whole Foods
Take a
ain't gonna play
$20
that.
bill and go to the grocery store and tell me when you buy something organic, how much you gonna make out of that bitch. Or if you gonna go in there and buy some spaghetti, some sauce, some fucking ground beef, and get to working for a fucking week. Get that rice and ground beef, okay? You gonna see what it is now. You gonna see what the fuck we working with. And if that's what it take, hey, we here.
yeah.
Welcome to real shit, bitch.
Valid.
The ghetto. The ghetto has come to the cul-de-sac,
That's
bitch.
what it take though. Like they have to go through the suffering before there's any kind of change from their own people.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so
The ghetto has come to the cul-de-sac.
and I wanted to move on to, we had the No Kings protest. I think that was the second one because the April 5th one was a March 2, right? And to me, I'm just going to be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you guys. I thought it was a little performative. I didn't
Oh
see
yes,
I didn't
come
see
on.
enough Boston Tea Party shit. I didn't see enough Nepal and South Korea that went on. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you got to watch what happened in South Korea and
Mm-hmm.
Nepal a few months ago. They not playing with no kings and queens and dictators and authoritarianism, but everybody out here in America is too comfortable. Everybody wants to be, we're going to do this and do that. I'm like, until I see whites and Latins and everybody getting their head bust like the blacks get their head bust, I'm sitting back and I'm just going to watch it. So I want you to take a look at this video. This has been making its rounds on social media. And let's see what we're going to display this real quick.
What's your reason to stop me? You ain't even got no reason to stop me, bro. Yo, what up, man? You hit the alley, yo. Go ahead, Trey. What up, bro? You beating. They ain't even got no reason to stop me. Hey, yo, what the fuck? You gonna hit him with the car? Oh, what the fuck, bro? Yo, hell no, yo.
What is happening right now?
Come back this way, yo.
And I'm going to show you this video. Let's take a look at this.
Whoa. What?
That was a protest here. And then I'm going to play this last video and we're going to talk about this.
That is basically a valid point to make about the whole king thing. Here's a question that I did not realize until it hit the news a lot, was that it was very white. What do you make of that? That the guy in Baltimore, the paper there said we struggled to, our photographer, to find a picture of black people in this march. I'm okay with that. I didn't go, and I feel like well, you talk.
I'm a ooh, okay.
We had a meeting.
Good. Yeah. Yes. And let's just say it didn't go too well for white folks. That's all.
So, and this is the thing. Everybody now that second video, that's what I'm talking about. I need to see some head being busted and people really getting upset and fighting back. That's what they were so concerned. Where's the blacks? Where's the blacks? Well, we've seen what happened to the blacks. I showed this a few weeks ago. There was those two black women with they coon asses up there. They dancing, and then the white cops came and got them. Then touched the white folks, and they was like, "Well, no solidarity, no solidarity." But your friends is sitting there still dancing. Did not stop dancing. Did not stop the bouncy houses. For black people, this is a waste of our time because y'all do not care enough about this stuff until they start really locking people up and putting you in concentration camps and snatching you away from your kids. Yeah, they are not going to realize until we are back in Nazi Germany Part 2. What do y'all think?
I would say this. I used to be a Bill Maher fan, and to see them just completely go from having common sense to just being like the whiteness is always gonna jump out. Like he is a prime example. Him and Dennis Miller are prime examples of how your whiteness will always prevail over like you can't they always tell on themselves. White people always tell on themselves. He is a prime example of you are not the ally you perceive yourself to be, and you're not even hiding it at this point. To say I didn't see a lot of black people and I'm okay with that, that right there kind of struck me, because granted you wasn't gonna see black people, but why was it okay for you it was the way he said it that I didn't like it. But this is what I mean. Even photographers are saying like basically they can't get the shot. Niggas being shot in the street with rubber bullets and tanks, that's the money shot.
Right.
That's what you need to see, and we know that. That's why we not taking the bait. You need us for martial law. No, you're not gonna get us. You want martial law, it's gonna be because of some crackers. You want martial law, it's gonna be some white shit going on, and then it's gonna be white people' job to tell it. Because one thing a white person don't like to be told is no. And the minute you come in here and you tell white people they can't move fucking freely, they can't do what they want, they can't go to the airport, they can't fly, they can't do shit, they gotta stay here. That's when it's gonna be mutiny on the motherfucking bounty, bitch. And that's what I'm waiting on. We need white people to be stripped of their motherfucking rights, because us being stripped of rights ain't no new shit over here. We free, but we ain't all the way free.
Yeah.
If you know, you fucking know. There are still rules, unwritten ones, that we as black people still have to abide by just to survive in this motherfucker. White people don't know that fucking life.
Nope.
But the fact that no king shit, the first one, the second, and everyone after that is performative at a motherfucker, because you bitches still need to be entertained, because niggas getting their head bashed in was always your entertainment. You just didn't want to admit it, and you admitting it now. Unbeknownst to yourself, you are admitting that niggas getting their lives taken from them.
Yeah.
And we are fighting for some real shit is entertainment for y'all. Us putting our bodies on the line is entertainment for y'all. It's the cost of doing motherfucking business for y'all. And when we say as black people we not doing that shit, you motherfuckers are angry at us telling you no. Now there are some of y'all that understand, but the majority of y'all don't. Oh, but this is gonna affect all of us, bitch. It never stopped affecting us. It's been affecting us since our people got over here against our fucking will. It's been affecting us for 5 fucking centuries now. You hoes are catching the fuck up. They want us out there. They don't want us fighting with them. They want us fighting for them. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what any white person says. You still have this thing in your mind because it is in your fucking DNA that black people are not people. We are still of service to you. We are not considered people. We are not considered human beings. We are considered to be in service to you, whether it be physically, emotionally, sexually. You still think that we are, as black people, are born and bred to be in service to you, which is why you act the way you act when we tell you no, because you don't think we are entitled to the right of autonomy to tell you no. And you have to work actively to not be racist. You will have to work as a white person. You have to actively cleanse yourself of that, which means you have to do that all of the time. That's why you white bitches stay in my comments triggered in a motherfucker when I say shit about white women. Because instead of you thinking, well, I'm not that white woman, so it rolls off your fucking back. Because if you really knew you wasn't that type of white person, it wouldn't bother you.
Or you
But
wouldn't have shit to say.
you wouldn't have anything to say. But if a nerve is struck, then you have to ask yourself why, because that's not a question for me to answer for you. That's a question you got to answer. Why did you feel some type of way? Why do you feel the need to say not all white people? Because the white people that I ain't talking about know that I'm not talking about them. So they don't have to come in the comments and say not all white people because they know it's not them.
Right.
But it's a lot of y'all that think that are not the allies you in your head you envision yourselves to be. Because white allyship, you're never going to get kudos for that. You're doing something that needs to be done that you should do automatically. So you're not getting credit for that. Chris Rock had a joke about niggas that want credit for shit they supposed to already do. That's white people. Y'all want credit for shit that y'all should have already been doing. And we're not giving you that credit. And when white people don't get the credit that they think they're entitled to, then there's a problem. White people want white praise. And when white people don't get white praise for doing something that they should already, as smart individuals, do, then there's a problem. That's why they don't like the way I say what I say. Oh, you curse too much. No, you want me to say it to you in a way that makes you feel comfortable about your fuck shit. And I'm not gonna make you feel comfortable about your fuck shit because it's fuck shit.
Amen.
That's what the problem is. Y'all want shit comfortable. You want protests that are comfortable. It ain't gonna be comfortable. Fighting for your motherfucking rights ain't comfortable, bitch. Having a fucking bounce house at a protest about this is our fucking life, bitch. This is life or death up here, and you want Billy to be entertained. That's why we don't take you hoes seriously. That's why we not coming the fuck outside. Because y'all don't even fight for your own fucking rights. You ain't even fighting for the rights that your fucking people designed to be in your fucking favor, and now they taking them from you, and you still ain't even fighting for the motherfuckers because you feel like you white and you don't have to. Oh, some niggas gonna come fight for me. Baby, you gonna be sitting there. You white bitches gonna be in them fucking red bonnets, bitch.
Baby,
They
they
ain't gonna
been.
be
Ooh.
you ain't gonna see no sisters in no red bonnets. That's gonna be you white assholes in the motherfucking red bonnets, bitch. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Cause
And
y'all don't give a fuck about us. You don't give a fuck about having no kids with us. Nah, when you white bitches in here walking right here with them fucking red bonnets and them big ass red dresses, them scarlet A-letter dresses on, hey ho, that's your business.
and you know what's funny? I don't think they realize. Could you imagine? And this is why I feel sorry for a lot of those kids that was with Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein and that whole thing. I don't think they realized you had to be forced to sleep with somebody like Trump. They will pin you down on the bed on Epstein Island. He would take off all that weight and stank and dog smelling, just everything, and lay on top of those little girls. That's disgusting. And I don't think they realize that's what's going. I mean, a man look like Trump and Matt Gaetz, they could just tell you, go ahead and bend it over. You don't bend it over, they drag you out and hang you out on the tree. I don't think they realize that. Like Handmaid's Tale is telling you exactly what's about to happen, but white
And when
women are just
black
not
women tried to
understanding it.
tell you,
They're not
black women
understanding it.
tried to tell you, and what you white hoes went out there and did, put on a pink pussy hat. Nobody can't take you goofy assholes seriously. Fuck y'all. Y'all went right out there and put on a pink pussy hat and act like that was doing some shit. Y'all are so fucking, white women are so motherfucking performative, bitch.
They
Y'all
really are.
performing like this is the shit I can't understand. As performative as you bitches are, when it's time to put on the goddamn scene, now you bitches acting like you don't know what time it is. Bitch, it's lights, camera, action in this motherfucker, and you're acting slow. Any other goddamn time you out here giving, I bet you if you needed to get a nigga locked the fuck up, if you need to get a nigga in jail, y'all know how to perform. But now it's time for you to fight for your motherfucking rights, and you don't know how to do shit. So let's try this. Let's pretend it's a fucking nigger in here, and they're trying to take your lives away. Come on, Becky, you know how to act. Put on
Oh
those
yeah.
fucking white tears, bitch.
Oh yes.
Get in the fucking game.
Listen.
This is the time where we should be having Oscar-worthy Sally Field. You like me. You really like me. And you bitches ain't giving me shit. You bitches ain't
Amen.
giving me theater. I
Right.
want performance.
Right.
I need you. You're not giving me entertainment, ho.
Oscars.
This is what the fuck we need right now. You bitches are acting like you don't know what to do. Any other time, you be acting your motherfucking ass off. Y'all came into work acting your fucking ass off. And now it's time for you to give us a real show, and you bitches up here acting like you don't know what fucking time it is.
Right. Not a peep.
Not
All of a
a
sudden,
peep.
quiet.
Just
That's why.
quiet
That's
as
why.
shit.
That's why I'm so disappointed because I'm sitting here like, as much as you said this, I think 2 weeks ago, my taxes pay your fucking salary. I don't see
Yeah.
any of that. I don't see any
I
of that
don't
from
see
white
none of that.
women.
Right.
This is the time y'all motherfuckers been waiting for. This is the show of a fucking lifetime.
Yep.
This is where all y'all Karens can get your motherfucking Karen on. And you not doing it because it ain't for niggas. You can't get your white people, ain't white people in with other white people. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all live to tell cop, yeah, I pay your salary. You do what I tell you. These are my tax dollars. And that's another thing. Going back real quick to the food shit about I care where my tax dollars go. No, you don't, you lying ass motherfuckers. Because your tax dollars went to that bitch birthday party where nobody showed up to. Where the army was so disrespectful that they couldn't even put no WD-40 on the motherfucking tires. Bitch in there just sound like the motherfucking Tin Man in that bitch because they didn't give a fuck. But that shit cost 200 some million dollars just empty ass street.
That was
We
bad.
get more niggas at the MLK Day on 62nd and fucking over here in Liberty City on the goddamn parade than that motherfucker had, and that's goddamn DC. Y'all tax dollars went to that shit. Your tax dollars go when Karen take her ass in TJ Maxx and Home Goods and be housing shit like a motherfucker. Your tax dollars go to her fucking pre-trial prevention program so she get a goddamn slap on the wrist. Y'all ain't talking about that shit.
Amen.
Y'all ain't worried about where the fuck your tax dollars go. You worried about it because you think your tax dollars is going to niggas eating. And in reality, it's going to Bud Light and fucking bologna with them fucking crackers we buying up the first of the goddamn month.
Bud Light and bologna.
Bud
To
Light
speak on
and
the
fucking bologna. You know you redneck motherfuckers. The goddamn breakfast of champions in that bitch. That's
to
where your
speak on the
fucking tax
viral
dollars going
officer,
to.
that's
Huh?
that viral officer guy, the very belligerent,
The one that was driving
unprofessional.
around.
Yeah, driving
Oh,
around.
yeah.
His name is Robert A. Parks, and he's been on the police force since 2020. His police powers have been suspended, and is pending an internal investigation, but administrative duty, which means he's getting paid, which is crazy because you've seen the video. It's unacceptable. I don't know why this man's getting paid. And
Right.
you get this though, no criminal charges have been filed yet. I think reckless driving
And we've
solid.
seen the
You know what I'm
video.
saying?
And we've seen the
Yeah, you see the
video.
video. Everybody see the video. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Ridiculous.
But Robert,
It doesn't matter. That's the thing. I knew that shit wasn't gonna matter when Rodney King got his ass whooped on a global scale and these motherfuckers still walked.
That part.
I'm not gonna be happy until LA. I need white people. I need y'all to give me LA 1992. If you crackers ain't trying to give us LA 1992, bitch, you ain't about that motherfucking life. If you not trying to be out there like that, go over there and fuck Nordstrom up. Go fuck Bloomingdale's up, ho. Go over there. Go fuck up Saks right quick. Cause let me tell you, we ain't gonna act like when them riots was hitting, you hoes wasn't in that fucking that mall up.
Yep.
Cause y'all know y'all were. Y'all know y'all
Oh
was in that house
yeah.
and shit. Y'all
Oh,
know y'all ain't talk. Oh, the niggers, they burn everything down. But you was getting all that shit in there because you white motherfucker, you carrying ass bitches. If it's one thing you hoes can do, it's steal. If you can't
amen.
do shit else,
That
you
part.
know how to motherfucking steal, bitch. Even when you got it, you know how to. You'll still steal for the fucking thrill of it. Ain't that some shit? White privilege for your ass. You could just steal for fun, bitch.
And the best at it because they'll get away with it. Remember what happened in San
So
Diego
good.
not too long ago? There was that whole ring where they were stealing stuff and they were reselling it on
Uh-huh.
Amazon. And that lady
Oh
was
Yeah.
doing it for
yeah.
almost 10 plus years. But what she did was she had the blacks and
She sent the
Latins
black
go and
folks.
steal it, and then they
She had
gave
them
it to
go into the
her,
store.
and then she
Oh, I
resold
heard
it on
about this.
Amazon. $20
Yeah.
million.
Whole
Mm-hmm.
enterprise she had.
Whole
A
enterprise.
whole enterprise.
That's what I said. I said white women, y'all can get away with it. Y'all can get away with it. It's white people in general. But you know what? I want to bring us to some other stuff that's been going on. We're going to have whites act in the food segment. As you know, that's always something that's happening, and we're going to take a look.
Yeah, sleep I have to eat. Will you shut the fuck up? So, yeah. I don't want to see your ugly face anymore. Make it sounds, make it fucking for a good food. And I want you to
I
be
know you lying.
out of my office. Out of my office, fucker. Now, leave. Leave.
I know you lying. I know
No,
you
you
lying.
I know you.
Now,
Why that man still breathing? That's the question.
Where is the choke slam?
he
Expeditiously.
spit on him, man. Oh,
I know you lying.
That's
and then I'm gonna show y'all the
Nah.
next one. Let's take a look. This is called White People Going Crazy.
Pasando el trapo sobre la mesa y esperando que todo brille como una perla.
Cameraman.
You need to leave him alone. That was not okay. This kid's witnessing that behavior, and that's not okay, ma'am. I will have my business, but you do not need to attack him like that. That is not okay. That's not mine. You're out there. There's children witnessing this, and that is not kind behavior towards another person. Not my problem.
All right, and I'm gonna show this one. Let's take a look. Oh, this one's been making rounds. Wow.
Oh, that's my mutual. Yeah.
Yeah, because she should have put it. I mean, I seen the
Just
whole
later.
video. She should have left that man alone. Let's take a look at this.
Home Depot in Boston. Let's go.
USA. Black people. Llama los provincial. USA. Llama los provincial. Can't speak English, you don't work here. Can't speak English, you don't work here. Then you work here. We're gonna take care of Home Depot. Llama los provincial.
Warn you, Ben, for spitting and stretching a guy in the face.
Llama.
I would have kicked that bitch in her kneecap.
It's not like meth.
And I'm gonna show you this one right here. Oh, this is the same one. This is just a closer look.
Put the Timu Paula Deen.
Now, you want to play games? Lay your ass there and think about it. Somebody pick up their racist ass auntie.
Oh, that's
And
just
we're gonna play
another
one
angle of that.
more.
Oh, this one here. This.
Banging on my window. Man, listen.
You come out here. I don't care.
You ain't gonna do it. You better get your racing. Man, get your. Watch this. You done lost your mind. You better go on somewhere before I knock you out. I'm not playing. Don't come banging on my window. Do you understand me? Don't come banging on my window. No, he just came, Josh. No, he just came.
You get
All right, I'm telling you.
Nah, we talking too much. We talking too much.
Wrong.
That's too much talking. That's way too much talking.
Call him.
That's too much talking.
Call him.
Okay.
Step over. Step over.
Nah.
Then I'm finna call the police. You done lost your mind. It's our report. Hit me and I'm gonna knock your old step out. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. No, he just came up. You got me messed up. Let me get his tag number. You going to jail. You going to
The
jail.
moment he touched
Man,
my
I'm
car, it would have
Phew.
been I've fallen and I can't get the fuck up. The minute he would have touched my car, that bitch would have been I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, life alert.
That's
When I
I
tell you,
guarantee fucking nah.
he
Y'all
got
listen.
Trump got these motherfuckers tripping. I'm just like,
Listen to
woo.
hey,
I told
my
everybody
people. I love y'all, but you talking too motherfucking much.
too much.
I love my people down, but y'all talking too fucking much. You giving them too much because the
oh
more you talk to them,
no,
the more empowered they feel. All it needs to be is we done here. You saw how U.S. Army Lord that bitch, he wears a body cam. The bitch tried it and got knocked the fuck out. Now he didn't like, he put she put hands on him first. He was defending himself. But you see how she hit that motherfucking ground?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to start making them hit the motherfucking ground. Y'all
with
talking
black
to them too much. Y'all talking too much.
I just
Fuck
feel
all
like
it. The
when
minute they it should
black
be
no,
you
voices,
need
the
to if
way
they
he would have
should be
got a piece
seeing
of my door, the way he would have ate a piece of the door
you
quick,
touching my shit now. You touching my property? And it's some,
baby.
I'm a nah, nigga, nah. I love my niggas, but y'all talking too much out here in these goddamn streets. Y'all talking
I'm
too
not
much.
mad at the
Shut that
videos
shit
because
up.
the videos are showing exactly what I was referencing earlier.
Yes,
Like, why the Canadian who said that African American is not a real thing. When black voices are underrepresented behind cameras, you start to see
yes,
this unbalance in America. You know what I'm saying? We need to start speaking up for
yes.
ourselves. I agree. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just love to see the idea that it's even out there in the first place because we need to
Yes,
put
I see
ourselves
it,
out there.
and I get it. Where you're doing the video. But we need videos of y'all knocking them the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. If we gonna do
Mm-hmm.
videos, it need to be more videos with them getting knocked the fuck out. It need to be videos with consequences. It need to be videos with not the if you do this that no. Either like I said, start roasting them immediately because when you embarrass them back, they don't know how to handle that. But in those situations, those videos we saw, no, we passed roasting. I gotta fuck you up off of GP. I gotta fuck you up in some form of fashion. Even if I don't win, I gotta fuck you up. Some part of you is gonna be hurting at the end of this shit. Cause ain't no mother spit on me. I don't wanna be in an orange jumpsuit. I wish a motherfucker, I wish a motherfucker would. If I don't wish nothing else, I wish a motherfucker would do that. Cause you
Mm-hmm.
got me, you got the game real fucked up. We gonna need a motherfucker. You gonna need a camera, so you can recognize what the fuck you look like beforehand.
Ooh, baby, the spit. That
That
ooh,
shit
It
right
that's a
was
there,
disgusting,
place.
dude.
That's a
that's
way
the
to a
most
place.
disrespectful shit you can do to a motherfucker. You gonna spit on me,
That is so nasty.
bitch? The fucking day I'll kick a bitch dentures out. I wish the fuck you would. That old man, that bitch in that Home Depot store, you could have kicked that bitch in the kneecaps and went right on to aisle 5, because that's exactly what the fuck I would have did.
Yeah.
Mm.
That old
And
man
she's
too,
still laying there screaming.
I would have kicked him right in his motherfucking kneecaps and called somebody, bitch.
The
Cause
spit,
nah,
though. Ooh.
y'all gotta start. Nah, these white people, y'all getting out of motherfucking hand. Y'all Trump, listen, don't catch a 45 fucking with 47.
Baby. That
Cause that's exactly what the fuck you gonna get.
we gotta talk about that after the show too. Yep.
Yes. Oh, that merch is definitely coming.
That's coming. I'm telling you, it's just like, and what gets me about like, and this is, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they're just talking about like, how Nigerians and people from South Africa that are African, they come over here with this like attitude over blacks, and we talked about this before. And I said, y'all can come over here, buck up to us, look down on Black Americans, talk shit to us, but when these white folks over there in South Africa, because I've seen too many videos of them, just one white man, all these black people getting their ass beat by this white man. I'm like, y'all just letting him spit on y'all and throw stuff at y'all, and y'all not gonna do nothing, but y'all will come over here to America and y'all will talk down on us. I'm confused on this. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just stuff like that. It's just like, and that's what gets me about a lot of the people in Africa. I'm just like, are y'all really about that life or are y'all not? And then they're quick to, and as you see what's going on in the Congo and Uganda, it's this whole thing because I was reading about it. Some of the people in Uganda feel like they have Arab or Middle Eastern ancestry, so they feel like they're different from the other blacks, even though all they ask is as black as night. And it's just so confusing why it's like that. I'm just like, y'all are y'all stupid or dumb? And it's like y'all not paying attention to what's really going on. 1 + 1 is 2, not 11. So for
Yep.
me, it's getting to that point. What were you about to say?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. So what I'm about to do, as you know, we're about to get into the politics, and we're going to talk about